Hey, say, man, I'm gonna start with them vibes today. Definitely, good morning. Man, I got a crazy video to show y'all today. This video is crazy, man. Before we do, I told my son I would play his jam this morning. So, man, let me definitely be a father of my word, man. One time for Radio Boss Junior. You know, the moral of the story is, yeah. You know, the moral of the story is, regardless of what they say, you gotta believe in you. Hashtag believe in yourself. Morning, brother. Facebook, y'all share the video. I'm finna show y'all this crazy. And I'ma still be the biggest. That's what it here for. Big vibes start the day off. It's so thanky. $1 million grind can't go for 65, yeah. And you can't put a price on peace of mind. I'ma win 97 out of 100 times. Psych, I'm lying. I'ma win 99. Like 99, I'm running through all lines. Mika kept it gangster, she ready for war times. Rolly, AP, Patty, Q-Blow, you know. See, I'm trying to be greatest of all times. Can't fire me, homie, I'm on fire. Yeah, I prayed about it, I can't cry. I'm in good hands like I'll stay with God, but that don't mean the devil won't try. Try Jesus, not me, like Toby and Jabari. If me believing in me offends you, I'm sorry. I'm trying to shock the world like an episode of Maury. My team stepping with me like Omega's in the party. Look, excuse my French. I know 2020 been a BI, but can't make me stop. Pause. Trying to keep it classy like a Reebok, and take the top off it like a T-top. Yeah, they usually call you crazy for chasing your dreams. Well, I'm a dream chaser. I'm a grind hard. I'm a bet everything on me like it's Vegas. Cue the style speed, baby. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. And they gon' have to pay like we wait. I look my fear in the face. I got scared of that failure. We kissed, then I stepped out on faith. I might valet, park the Honda in the front like a Wraith. I probably could've got the rate. I probably should've played it safe. I ran for my blessing like Bregman trying to steal a base. Look, in these days and times, you gotta believe in you. Walking through the trap, no strap, he gon' see me through. Anything I lost, I want that back times two. I can do all things through Jesus except for lose. PSA 2021 syndication is still on the way. I'm talking states. I'm talking AM wake up, love the city brand, man, I'm straight. I just had to walk away. Look, ain't no beef with no business, man. See, I'm a businessman. Plus, I'm the businessman. Plus, me and Justin talked about my business plan. You get it? Can't talk about past lives I was living. I'm talking pushing my brand through the ceiling. I'm thinking LLCs, buying buildings, teaching Parker and Dylan how you make millions. Generational wealth, the type you can't spend by yourself. But the first step is you gotta believe in yourself. Yeah. Believe in yourself. Yeah. But I can make it. Guys, what up? Good morning, y'all. But I can make it.
Waking up in the morning. The AM Wake Up Show with Kiati. The lightest show on the internet. Entertainment, interviews, family views, and news you can use.
Welcome to the show this morning. AM Wake Up Show, Radio Boss, hard by the Kiati, man. Hey, big shout out to everybody tuning in on the Facebook, man. Shout out IG as well. Remember, IG, if you want to watch the full layout of the show. Cousin, is that you? Hey, girl. Y'all welcome my cousin to the show. Kiki, do you love me? Hey, girl. Oh, man, y'all. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Real talk. I still, everything I said and believe in yourself, I mean that this morning. I just want to remind y'all what I said. Sometimes you got to remind yourself, man. $1 million grind can't go for 65. Everything I said in that song, I'm going to do this year. I promise. I promise y'all that. I promise y'all that. For real, man. Big shout out to everybody checking in this morning. It's definitely going to be one of them shows today. If you're on Facebook, y'all, please share the video. I'm finna show y'all this video that they might flag me for. And if they're gonna flag me, at least I need the people on here watching the video so it's worth it, okay? I definitely want to, I need y'all to share this video, okay? Man, this video is so crazy, y'all. This video is real life crazy, man. This video is real life crazy. And I can't say it's in a good way neither. People be going through some different stuff inside their heads, y'all. You don't never know what people thinking, man. Real talk. You never know what people are thinking. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, Aisha. Dan. Good morning, Monica. Good morning. I'm Sharonda. Good morning, B Stu. Good morning, James. Good morning, brother David. Good morning, Zach. Good morning, Marla. Good morning, Kiana. Girl. Good morning, Latrice. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Keisha. Good morning. I'm reading them comments. Alicia. Good morning, Mister. Good morning, Lily. Good morning, Consuelo. Good morning, Jermaine. Good morning, Alabama in the building. I think did I get it right? Tiffany, good morning. Tiff, I ain't gonna forget you, girl. Boom. And my white voice. Crystal, good morning. D, good morning, fam. We got to get that water. Shout out my brother Madlock. TJ, good morning. Suwan, good morning. I think I got everybody. Who on IG? Check in so I can tell y'all good morning too. Where y'all watching from this morning? Simply Jazz, good morning. Wayback, good morning. Francis, good morning. You know I love you, sis. Hey, can I let me give it up for Francis one time, y'all. Jay Slade, good morning. Y'all, let me give it up for Francis one time. Okay. DJ Dynamite, how you doing? Good morning. Jeremy, good morning, brother. Man, y'all, this is real life. Like, not even being funny. I'm gonna tell y'all something about my people that I love. And I've known Francis since we were teenagers, right? One time for Wicked City this morning, or if you're not from the hood in any way, shape, or form, good morning, Dickinson. League City, Lamarck, Texas City, Galveston, G County. G County raised. I never turn my back on that. G County raised me. A-Leaf checking in this morning. Braves, what's going on? Y'all, Francis hit me yesterday and said, "Hey, bro, what days you be at Crafty Crab?" And I hit her back. We only do it the first Thursday of the month. And she was like, "Man, I just wanted to be sure that I'm tapped in and we checking in to support." And she always hits me just to support. She always you gotta love people like that, man. You gotta shout out Corey. Corey, what's going on? Level Water in the building, man. We had a great conversation yesterday, by the way. Man, you gotta love people like that just hit you to check on you. It don't be nothing going on. They not calling for nothing, And even if she did call for something, we definitely would look out for sis. But man, literally, Lily says she watching from Pizza Hut this morning. Nobody out pizzas the Hut. Nisha watching from the plant. Nisha, good morning. Good morning, y'all. So, Shanika, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. All right, y'all. So look, we're gonna start the show with this video. Okay, this video is crazy. I just want to let y'all know before we play this video. This video is crazy, man. Y'all know March is about me. March is about making me better. March is about you investing in yourself. That's the theme of the month for the show this month. All right, Beast 2 said he watching from NRG, the vaccine spot. We're gonna talk about that vaccine too in a minute, man, because it's one or two things that I want to touch on about this vaccine, right? All right, y'all. I have to tell y'all before I play this video, because I don't want Facebook flagging me or doing whatever they be doing. Walt Weezy, good morning. Good morning, family. All right, here you go. This video does have some shooting in it, okay? Before I show y'all this video does have shooting in it. I I don't know if you have to say warning or I don't know what you have to say before you show a video with some shooting. I'm not going to show you the gruesome part, okay? Again, warning, the following video contain images that may be disturbing to some viewers. Okay? I think I have to say that to start it. So then that way, if you're a young person, get off the thing, because I don't want nobody to say I did the show, nothing. Okay, all viewers. Hey, in the comments, shout out to everybody telling me how to say the stuff. Here we go. All viewers, caution, caution, caution. That's from Tiffany. All right. This is from a domestic violence case, okay, guys? So basically what you're about to watch, the lady went to report the domestic violence, and this is from the officer's body cam, okay? She goes to report that there's been, domestic violence at the crib where she at. And I'm gonna let you guys listen to her talk real quick. Hold up.
So once you change the locks, even if you call the police, we're going to arrest him. And then, then the order of protection will be in effect, and then you have every right to change the locks for your own safety.
So I can change it now?
You can change it now, yeah. I would highly recommend doing that.
Because you have the key.
Okay. So yeah.
You guys want to go in?
We'll go in with you just to make sure he's not here.
Y'all, this video is crazy. I just want to tell y'all that this video is crazy. Instagram, all you got to do is click the link in the bio. You can watch. Shout out, keep warning. This is a graphic video.
No.
But his access to his firearm is definitely not in this home.
He has a safe upstairs, so I don't know if it's in here. I don't know if it's upstairs. I don't know where it's at.
Do you have access to the safe? No.
Okay. Now, at that point of the video, in my mind, they've said, hey, do y'all have a gun in the house, right? So whenever she says she don't know, she don't this, that, right? For me, in my mind, and B Stu, you can help. If I'm in these people's house, right? And they say that there's a gun, is there a gun in the house? And she tell them, well, yeah, we got a gun safe upstairs. For me, I'm going to take my gun out my holster or something. You know what I'm saying? Now, they coming over here to watch the video on Facebook. Remember, if y'all want to watch the video, all you have to do is click the link in the bio. You can watch it on YouTube, too, if you don't have Facebook. Just search Hard Body Kiati. All right, here we go. Trying to say, I feel like I'm getting anxiety. All right, here you go. All right.
But you haven't seen the firearm in the house since you got it back? Since you got it back?
Miss Me, good morning. So it's at least 2 officers in the house.
Everything.
Well, do you want to pack up and go to your sister's now while we're still here?
The kids is in the middle of school. Unless I change the lock.
If you can get a locksmith here within, as soon as possible, that's a good idea. Or where does your sister live?
Oh, he's coming. That's him. He's here.
Bro seen the police cars outside, y'all. The bro seen the cop cars outside. She was so calm. She was like, oh, he's coming up the stairs. She's like, oh, he's coming up the stairs. Yeah, if she knew bro was crazy, man, to me, right? She was way calm. Maybe she felt because the police were there that bro went off like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what she was thinking in her mind. Maybe she was thinking like, okay, he ain't gonna play like that. Like these are police officers here. Oh, Tiff say she knew what was about to go down. I'm putting up some of y'all feedback right now, man. She knew what was finna go down. That's why she called the police. Lily say, was it a setup? Jermaine say, nah, boy's just lost his mind. Worth say, no, he got balls. Dan say, she knew that dude was crazy. She said, hell no, Kiati. I knew she knew he would buck them. All right, Dan say she was in shock. Tiff say she was in fear. Tanya say looks like she set him up. No, so it definitely was not a setup. But the whole part about like the kids being in school and stuff like that, to me, I'm like, no. Now again, even though y'all we seen all that, we still don't know what happened. We still technically haven't seen anything, right? I'm gonna play the end of the video again. Viewer discretion. You still can't see nothing technically, but you do see the other officer's body cam video. Okay, so viewer discretion is advised. I got the follow up after I show the end of the video. Okay, so again, wait, let me put on my voice, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, viewer discretion is advised. Okay. All right, here we go. This is the angle from the other officer's body cam.
So you have a in the house since you got back? Well, do you want to pack up and go to your sister's now while we're still here?
Well,
Unless I change the lock.
if you can get a locksmith here within,
And they trying to be nice, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good idea. Or going, where does your sister live?
Second officer never should have had his back to the door. I agree, Beast too. She too calm to know that he's abusive or psychotic or whatever. Okay, trying to say she was definitely shot. Dan said, yeah, she knew bro was crazy. My wife say, so he came in busting? Yes. And so if you look, I don't know, that's crazy. I told y'all it was crazy. I told y'all it was a crazy video, right? Update to the story. Magic Pro say, where the video? You got to look on Facebook, man. Hardbody Kiati on Facebook or Hardbody Kiati on YouTube. You guys can always watch on Instagram. I go live on Instagram because, I mean, anytime you got 140,000 followers, you always go live, just, but we keep the show up on Facebook and we keep the show up on YouTube every day. So people that miss it can go back and watch it. But again, if you want to watch the full show now, and I promise whenever y'all come to Facebook, it looks way different, okay? It looks way, way different. Just go look right now. Go to Facebook, YouTube, Hard Body Caddy. Go look. Man. Y'all. All right, here go the update. Update to the story. Because I know after that video, we like, man, you got to be playing. All right, update to that story. Both officers, Joseph Murphy and Christopher Wells, were wounded, but they did return fire, killing the gunman, identified as 41-year-old Rondo Gopi. So both officers are okay. They did recover. The woman was not harmed in the shooting, and they did end up killing the brother that ran in shooting like that. That thing crazy, y'all, because when you're looking at the video, how he runs up the stairs, I think even had bro had his back turned, man, you don't, it's no way to plan for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no way to, you don't know that somebody's running up the stairs. Because even had he ran up the stairs, right, and opened the door, he could have ran in and been like, hey, what y'all doing in my house? You know what I'm saying? Just anything that would have given them time to pull their weapons out and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Bro came up them stairs active, like, nah, woo woo. And you know something, that's another reason why I feel like for civilians, this is not for law enforcement, right? Tactical training is good for us, because a lot of time, if you get in those real life situations, like if everybody always, and this is real, right? This is real. A lot of time we always like to say what we'll do if something happens. How hard do you sleep, right? So just imagine somebody kick your door in at night and you're asleep. I don't care how cold you are. Your mind still takes time to register, like, you know what I'm saying? Your mind still takes time to register, like, hey, was that something I heard? What did I hear? Then you got to jump up and be like, oh man, okay, I think somebody in the house. Okay, it's game time, it's go time. Now you know what I'm saying? Now you, oh man, okay, where my pistol at? You know, boom. Because stuff happens so fast. It happens so quick. You'd be like, boom, 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 right? Okay, I gotta unload the video. I'm not gonna show the end part again, y'all, but for the people that just switched over, and I know some of y'all are still tripping, like, man, what just happened? Right? All right, again, this video may show graphic images. Underage kids, please look away. Viewer discretion is advised. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I sleep with that thing right next to my bed, out, ready to go. Corey Mo, good morning. What's going on, family? Come on, country rap tunes. Man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This video, all right, again, I'm gonna show y'all again. I'm gonna turn the volume down this time.
He comes back and he'll be arrested. Just tell him you made a, keep that big piece of paper, show him. I mean, do you feel safe here, or would you rather go to a domestic violence shelter?
So it sounded like she was trying to leave. He said, do you feel safe? He's like, I'm gonna get the kids and leave, right?
And then, then the order of protection will be in effect, and then you have every right to change the locks for your own safety.
So I can change it now?
You can change it now, yeah. I would highly recommend doing that. Okay. So yeah,
You guys want to go in?
we'll go in with you just to make sure he's not here.
Yeah, she was scared, y'all. She said, would y'all like to go in with me? Like, yeah, no, she was scared for real.
No.
But his access to his firearm is that the firearm is definitely not in this home.
You have the safe upstairs, so I don't know if it's in here. I don't know if it's upstairs. I don't know where it's at.
See, y'all, it's that part of the video for me. Whenever he said, well, do y'all have a gun in the house? And she was like, well, yeah, we got a safe upstairs. At that point, for me, I think I would have had my pistol out. You know what I'm saying? Just in case, because now you told me that there's a pistol somewhere in the vicinity and that bro is off. You know what I'm saying? And be Stu, I could be wrong, but in my mind, that was the point when I would have had my firearm ready to go. You know, he got his hand on his though. He got his hand on his. I give him that. His hand is on his firearm. He put it back down.
Well, do you want to pack up and go to your sister's now while we're still here?
The kids is in the middle of school. Okay. The man asked her about 2 times though, ma'am, are you ready to go? You ready to get out of here and go to a shelter? You ready to do this and that? And she was like, well, my kids, this and that. Man, if I'm in a situation and I feel like somebody has done something to hurt, ladies, leave, man. Get y'all ass up out of there, man. Leave. The officer asked her outside, man, do you want to go to a shelter? He asked her inside again, hey, do you want to leave? You ready to get out of here? The lady was like, well, the kids, they at school. No, man. Hey, man, let me go get their stuff real quick. Y'all here? Man, on the cool, if it's really bad, man, no, let's just dip. I'm not tripping on school. We're going to go get the kids up out of school, man. You've already been through a situation where you feel like you've had to call the police for a restraining order. Now, the kids was at school, y'all. The kids was at school. All right, here we go. All right. This escalates quickly, so everybody talking about, I didn't see it. What happened? Here you go. His hand in his pocket, y'all. He chilling.
Within, as soon as possible. That's a good idea for going. Where is your sister?
There you go. There you go. This is where it escalate. Look at Brother Royce's face, y'all. Look at Brother Royce's face. Brother Royce is like, what are you watching this morning?
Let me change. I'm trying to hit my. What is that? What? Man, what was that?
Look, wait. I gotta take Brother Royce off, y'all. I wasn't even ready to introduce him like that, but I saw his face on the back. Yo, nothing about this video is funny, but Brother Royce's face has brought me to tears this morning. I didn't want him, y'all. He came on in the middle of the scenario. So he sat down in the chair. He said, oh. Okay, hold on. Here you go. All right, here goes the other officer's body cam. So this is the other officer's body cam.
Do you want to pack up and go to your sister's now while we're still here?
Kids, that part is killing me, y'all. The kids in school, man.
If you can get a locksmith here within, as soon as possible, that's a good idea. Or going, where
You gotta look at how fast the brother came in the house, man. It wasn't a. All right, let me try to turn that off again. So again, both of the officers did turn out to be okay. They ended up killing the suspect that ran in the house, 41-year-old. I think his name was Ronald. So the lady is okay. Man, one time for those officers this morning, man. I know a lot of time we like to give officers a lot of slack. Those officers, man, they did their job. They did their job. They man, they were trying to help the lady. They were trying to assist. I feel like in our community, right? Whenever officers do something wrong, man, we be quick to jump on their head, right? So whenever they do something right, we got to be quick to uplift and be like, nah, that was cool. That was real. You know what I'm saying? They came there to protect the sister. They were courteous. They were nice. And they ended up getting harmed, trying to be sure that she was okay. You know what I'm saying? So again, one time for those officers this morning. Bring Brother Royce back on, yeah.
What's going on, good people? Man, look here. I didn't know what I jumped into, man. I was like, what in the world? Is this a video game? What is this? Wow. But listen, I heard some of the segment earlier prior to the setup for the video, man. And I think I hope that the women that are out there that are in abusive situations, it's tough. And I've heard stories, and believe it or not, Kiati, this came from a reliable source who actually was in an abusive situation,
okay,
and is working with women who are in abusive situations. They said statistically, it takes a woman seven times to be abused physically before she actually will leave. Statistically, averages show that she will endure 7 times before she'll leave. 7 times. But here's what that goes to show you, though, Kiati. Man. While on one hand, we look at it from the outside and say, man, hey, get your stuff and go. But the fact that they don't leave, it says something that's not being said.
What's that, Brother Royce?
It says that abusive individual has got into their mind, and now it's not just physical, it's psychological. It's psychological. And when somebody taps into you psychologically, it's a whole nother game. It's a whole nother game. So we think all you got to do is pack your bags and go.
Right.
No. All of this in my mind, I'm wrestling with that you can't see, that you don't know. Every time they walked up behind me and whispered in my ear, leave if you want to. Psychologically. Every time that they have looked at me across the room when we was in a crowded room with people and mind control. Actually, Monica Jones, 100%, baby. Actually, it's mind control. But when you're in a crowded room and you looked across the room and caught that eye, it's like, oh, gee, I know I'm in trouble when I get home. Or, that car ride home is gonna be bad for me. That person is wrestling with all of that when those police officers come into that house. And here is proof that they were dealing with a deranged individual, a deranged and delusional individual. That person came in the house, saw the police cars on the street, but yet and still came in the house, guns blazing, thinking that this was a rational move to make. How deranged is that person to think that they're going to come into a house with police officers who have a legal right to take you out, and yet I'm going to come into this house? What do you think she's been dealing with over the last however long it's been happening by herself? She went through hell. That woman's been going through hell, and many of our ladies that are out there who are in abusive situations, they too are going through hell dealing with this kind of stuff. And that's why we say, when we talk about single people, single women, you get into these relationships. If you get a guy that can't be, mentored by another man, he has no immediate community that he's a part of, that he is that is holding him accountable, that's checking him. If he's got that mentality, he's not ready for you, because that guy could potentially be this guy. This guy that we saw on video, I guarantee you, he had that kind of mentality. Let me say this, it's highly probable that he had the mentality, nobody can tell me nothing. I don't want nobody in my business. What happens in this house stays in this house. We run through them all the time, Kiati. We run through a list of things. We run through it all the time. That this is what it could escalate to. That woman, more than likely, that woman suffered in silence a many day.
Let me ask you this, Brother Royce, and we ain't even got to the relationship stuff yet, but just this video is just driving the conversation right now. For it to get to 7 times, right? In your mind, I would think, and maybe it's just me. Good morning, Kiara, the hair surgeon. How you doing this morning? In my mind, whenever you hear and you see stuff like this, I'm thinking, no, bro, after that first time, or after, second time, definitely, you out of there. That's crazy. 7 times.
Yeah. But watch this though, Kiati. Abusers generally, my girl, Mr. Bias said narcissistic tendencies are always dangerous. Absolutely, 100%. Because here's what they don't do. They don't come into the door. They don't walk into the relationship abusing you.
Right.
They gather your trust. They find out your weaknesses. They find out your needs. They start meeting some of your needs. And so that too is a part of the psychological gameplay.
Okay.
I got it's the bait and switch. It's the sale sign in the window that says $9.99, all you can eat. And then when you get in there, it's all you can eat bananas. It's the bait and switch. I got you in. Now let me show you what I'm really about. And so that's how you can get past abuse number 1 and abuse number 2. And then you become the provider. Watch this, Kiati. Watch this. I'm now the provider for the family. Baby, you don't need that job. Man, oh, I got this. I got you, girl. I got you. So I take you away. From your job. So now you're depending on me financially. You're depending on me financially. And then boom, I can hit you with abuse number 3. And so now you got to think through, if I leave, what am I going to do? I don't have any money. If I got kids, that adds on to it. I gotta stay here through this situation until I can figure it out. Then then you might run across those who get removed from their safety circle.
Right.
No family. Hey babe, I got this job. I'm gonna take this job in Miami. We're gonna be moving. Oh, okay. All right. So now you took me away from my job. So now I gotta depend on you financially. Then you took me away from my family. So I gotta depend on you emotionally, socially, and all of that. I have nobody to reach out to immediately. It's literally, I gain your trust. I baited you in. Now let me remove your independence. Take away financially. Let me remove you from your circle of influence. You don't go out with your girlfriends as much anymore. Ladies, if you had a girl who was out there and y'all used to hang tough together, now she with this dude and y'all not feeling him and she don't come around anymore, it's highly probable there's a setup going on. Probable, not necessarily the factual, but it's probable. Yeah. So slowly remove. That's all of that. That's symptoms of an abuser. Because what I can't do, I can't be exposed too soon.
Cause then, if I'm not dependent on you, then I'm not staying, brother. You do it too soon, we out. You going to jail, right?
That's right. That's why we tell young ladies, listen. Most of the let me say this. Most of the abusers that I have, unfortunately, served in ministry, it was one of two ingredients that was a part of it. One or two ingredients. Somebody had been removed from their safety circle. All right, no family. They were out of town. All the family was in another state. So they were isolated.
Okay.
That's a scenario. Another scenario is there's no alpha male. There's no alpha male on the side of that female standing behind her. An alpha male brother, an alpha male father, an alpha male uncle. There's no alpha male standing behind her to say, touch her one more time and I'm coming to get you. There's nobody to say that. So then you run across that same scenario. You take away a woman's independence. Hey, baby, you don't need to work. I got you. Now I want you at home with the kids. All right, now that sounds sexy. Girl, I ain't got to work. Girl, he take care of everything. That sounds sexy until he tells you, you don't tell me what time to come in. Who are you? You don't tell me what to do with my money. You better sit your behind down. And the kid's sitting right there looking at it like, all of that stay at home, you ain't got to work. It sounds sexy until you do that.
Man, this sounds like a Lifetime movie, not being funny. This sounds like this why girls be watching Lifetime. It just be seeming like when like I walk in and my wife be watching Lifetime and I be like, why are you watching this? This make believe stuff, to me. But I don't know. And then it's not bad, Brother Royce, just because not being funny. I be telling my wife, baby, you ain't got to work. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell it, but I'm not. We not.
Right on.
Man, we working for us. You ain't got to work for them folks. Quit your job. I got you, girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not trying to do that. That's great. That seemed when you say that, I'm not telling her that. No move.
Right. But see, Kiata, here's the thing. You're the reason why it works so well for them. You're the reason why it works so well for them because you are the guy that's saying that, and it turned out to be, a good deal. Then I can use if my intentions are bad, if my motives are not pure, if I do have a hidden narcissistic mentality where it's really all about me anyway, okay. I'm going to use Kiati's blueprint to get what I want. Baby, you can be like, hey, I want you at home too. I want you at home. Oh, good. But see, my motives are different than Kiati's motives. At the end of the day, I'm out to really get you when Kiati is trying to, take care of his fam.
Ladies, if any of y'all dudes have used me as an example and they bad, y'all call me. Me and Brother Royce pulling up. I'm not no games. Listen, don't use me to be no abuser. You dirty son of a gun. Don't put me in the mix. We ain't rocking like that. Mika, record this real quick. Let me show them something. Let me show them all them skills we've been working on all these years.
Right. Amen. We've had to call some. We've had to call some folk out. We've had to call some folk out, get on the phone with them and say, hey, man, what's your problem? What you doing? What's over there? You sure you're thinking about this right? Yeah, man. But sorry to hear that. Sorry that it went that way. You know, he's no longer in her life. Hopefully she can recover. So now for those of you who think, oh wow, that dude is gone now, she can move on with her life. Hold on. Careful. You would not believe how many days or nights she might still be remorseful for calling the police. So she has what they call survivor's remorse. Here's how, man.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, here's how cold abuse is. Here's how cold that mind game is. This dude abused her, came into the house gun blazing, saw the cop car outside, came into the house gun blazing, and knew that was wrong. He's no longer with us. But I would be interested to know how many nights, how many days has she spent crying, regretting the fact that she called the police and he's no longer there? How many days, nights have she felt guilty that if that was the kid's father, that she now feels like she's responsible for their dad not being in their life? How many days has she spent with that? Monica says toxic mind. You don't know the half of it. So now she's gonna have to go through counseling, man, to get all of that trash, all of that gook out of her spirit. She got to go through all of that. Got to get the kids, some counseling, because you don't want them growing up thinking mom got dad shot. So they got to be.
I didn't even think about that.
Brother, abuse. Listen, abuse starts with the punch or starts with a verbal, but it has a rippling effect that could be generational. Generational. That's why, guys, you got to be sure about this relationship game. You got to be sure about that. Listen, all of that sex and ooh, she fine and she got that big booty and ooh, look at him, he look good. There's a whole lot more to that, that person than what they look like. There's a whole lot more.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Man.
So man, we trying to help out here, Kiara. We trying to help.
Royce coming in with that GOAT status this morning. He came right in and got right to it. Hey, listen, let me tell you. Wait a minute. Whole lot of teamwork. Wait a minute. Sister Josette done tapped in this morning.
Oh, there she go.
Wait.
Yeah, you see what she said?
I'm looking at it. That's why we left that up there for a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, brother. Come on. Oh, that was good. Thank you, love. Thank you. Listen,
Sister
you also
Josette,
have the potential to end up in another relationship just like this. We're repeating the cycle. Guys got man. You know how we say, Kiati, you know how we say that, or it's been said that dudes, know how to go after that woman who is weak. They go after a particular woman. She's not necessarily the cutest, maybe, or she cute, but she's not real common sense, educated, things like that.
Yeah, that big booty might come with a lot of emotional baggage.
Oh my goodness. It might be a whole lot of, it's some real junk in that trunk. It's some real junk in that trunk. Yes, sir.
Is that what look in the trunk? That, you know what, Brother Royce, this morning with the breakdown.
It's some real trash in that. Ask me again. But yeah,
it's a whole lot dragging in that wagon. This is
a whole lot
dragging in that wagon.
Squeaking. Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Wait a minute, Brother Royce. God, wait a minute. We done started.
Relationship goals. Need relationship advice? Yeah, man.
Do it now.
Real relationship goals with Kiati and Brother Royce F. Robinson.
Brother Royce Robinson done came in. I ain't even get to play the intro. Brother came in swinging hard. He came in throwing them things, man.
Yeah,
Brother Royce Robinson with us on the show this morning. real relationship goals. Ladies, gentlemen, this is not the commercial. You know, he's not only the client, he's the president. This is my real life marriage coach in real life. If what the brother is saying, man, is real to you, and you're dealing with some of those situations again, if you need couples coaching, counseling, prayer, you know, you gotta run through the list. Listen, married at crossoverbf.com. That is married at crossoverbf.com. Gotta be sure that we help our people get to the resources.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So good morning. I want to come in and say thank you, brother, for having me. And appreciate it, man. Enjoying the show. Mr. Bias, Monica Jones, Treese Williams, just calling out a few names of those who commented recently. Angela Hudson, how you guys doing, man? Glad to be a part of the show this morning.
Man, we gotta do something to kind of uplift the mood. Man, listen, I saw this video and I said, this sounds like something I would do. Brother Royce, the brother live on the golf course. And anytime somebody hit a ball in their backyard and come pick it up, he lay on the ground like the ball hit him. Bro looking like, oh my God. So look, the dad get up.
The dad get up. That's pretty cool. Well, you know, that's why you're supposed to get that big net, man. You live on the golf course, man. You're supposed to get that big net. But I guess my man trying to get a check.
Yeah. You know, we trying to get paid. We're gonna lay there. I said, man, this is pretty smart. That's how my wife would be like, baby, stop playing with these people. I was like, nope. They hit a ball over here, baby. We're gonna get a bag. Somebody getting paid today.
Somebody getting paid today. Kiana, I want to, because of the nature of the conversation, we're gonna move on because I know it got kind of thick. But I do wanna highlight that last comment that was made by Sister Josette, because somebody came in and responded to it afterwards. But listen, man, if you are one of those people who continue to get in bad relationships, chances are you need some folks around you real bad to help you stop making bad decisions. You need some folks to tell you, you know, who to date, because that woman who's in that relationship, don't be surprised if that wasn't the first abusive relationship, and don't be surprised if it's not the last, because that person has now almost programmed themselves to have those kind of relationships and to go after those kind of people and to be vulnerable with those kind of people. It's almost like they never get psychologically how to walk away from that kind of personality, that kind of character. So they do it. And men do it too, Brandon. Absolutely. Men go through it too. Men will continually get with a woman who mistreats them, you know, messes around on them, takes their money. The abuse for man can look different, but it can also be physically and verbal. You know, it really can. So if that's you, man, stop. You may need a season where you don't trust you. You gotta, hey, I can't trust me no more. I need Kiata. Kiata, is this okay? Is this a good one? Because I'm not doing good at this. Tell me if this is good.
Not just that, and to kind of recant. Sometimes, man, we go through stuff where we be so twisted to where we feel like makeup sex is everything. And sometimes the stuff you try to go through for the makeup sex ain't worth the drama you go through for the makeup sex. Some people have been so trained, like, man, if she do something bad, at least I know, man, when we get good on the other side, man, that sex is everything. She gonna come through and it's gonna be, you know, yeah, but at the same time, man, you can't be that whooped, you know what I'm saying, to where you're willing to go through whoopings for it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Like, some people are so whooped, they'll go through real life whoopings to get to it's like that cycle. Like, all right, she gonna do something bad this time. And then in our minds, we feel like, well, if they did this to make up for it last time, and that wasn't even that bad. If they messed up bad this time, then I wonder how they gonna try to make up for it. You know what I'm saying? Our mind just be in some weird, different places. You know what I'm saying? Like, just tripping.
But Kiati, once again, that is something that's internal. There's somewhere, believe it or not, somewhere in that person's life, there's a possibility that sex was used as a reward, or it was told to them that it was some type of benefit or something. All right, so here's what I mean. If you have a child who is molested and they grow up and the molester trains them, teaches them, tells them, you know, hey, this is for you and I making up. This is I know I yelled at you, but come here. I know you got a whooping, but come here.
Yeah.
And then that person they wires get crossed as a kid, so they grow up thinking that now this is the way you make up. This says we're good now.
Yeah.
Man, I know you've been messing with me. I know yesterday we was in staff meeting, letting y'all in on a little joke, and Kiati was messing with me because I looked like I was toe up. And I've been going through for the last couple of weeks, brother. These books are killing me. But those are some of the things, man, that I'm starting to be exposed to in terms of how that footprint was Stockholm syndrome is real. Tiffany, you got it. Point on. But that footprint was made years ago as a child, right. And it's now become the nature in how I operate. The nature in how I operate. You know, that's what it is. I saw my dad beat my mom. I saw my mom respond in a certain way. And instead of going in the other direction and making sure that I treat women good, I become an abuser too. Or I saw my mom take abuse. And so I thought that's what you do. You just take it and stand behind your man. And so that's what I did. You want to know many times where's the original footprint for this type of behavior? Where did that come from? Tanya says hurt people all the time, every day. Yes, they do. But you know, that I just want to finish that out, man, because I know people out there thinking, you know, about that last comment that the Sister Josette made. That is true, man. People who are in abusive relationships, they unfortunately they will go from one abusive relationship to another, and it might be another physical abuser, or it could be another form of abuse. But it also speaks to, and this will be my last comment. It also speaks to what they think about themselves. What they think about themselves is how they view themselves. Sometimes a person who's being abused doesn't see themselves. Yeah, Yolanda, you do owe me a call. Doesn't see themselves as being worthy of being treated any better. Mm-hmm. If I don't think I'm worthy to be treated better, then I will stand here and go for this. I'll stand here and go for this. I'll take this if I don't think I'm worthy of being treated better. And so now you're dealing with somebody's perception of themselves. Where did they get that from? How did they come up with that they don't think that they're worthy to be with somebody who's not going to punch on them, beat on them, pull on them? Yeah. Come on, Brandon. Come see us before you get married, brother, because it's more to it. It's more to it than the flowers that you get on your wedding day. Yes, sir. Y'all trying to get to that honeymoon, and y'all see everybody living good, and you got somebody you sleep next to. Yeah, but you don't know this is a monster. You know, you don't know this is a monster I'm sleeping there. No, listen, I'm not sleeping next to him. He got me handcuffed. I just can't move.
Yeah. His bed don't go nowhere. It's on the wall.
Shoot. He chained me up every night. That's what you don't realize. Man, it's a whole different game out here. But what we try to do is we try to prepare people. If you or somebody you know is looking for any type of marriage guidance in any shape, form, or fashion, whether you are trying to get married or whether you are married, you can hit us up at married@crossoverbf.com. Married@crossoverbf.com, and we'll try to get you taken care of and serve you as best we can. We've gotten to many folks through our brother Kiati, so I want to say thank you to him. Many people have come to us. We've been doing this, going at it now for over a year now, Kiati. We had an anniversary, man, that we missed. Missed our anniversary.
I think the winter storm was here or something. So, you know, we blaming everything on the winter storm.
Right on, right on. No, we've been going at it for a while.
All right, brother Royce, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask you this question. It's a story that came out.
All right.
The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention issued guidance yesterday for the kind of things Americans can do once they've been vaccinated. They said that those who are fully vaccinated, meaning, let me see what he said, those that are fully vaccinated, meaning 2 weeks after getting 2 shots of the Pfizer or Moderna vaccine, or 1 shot of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, can get together with other vaccinated people indoors without wearing a mask or social distancing. They can also gather without mask or distancing with people considered at low risk for severe disease, such as vaccinated grandparents, healthy children, and grandchildren. Still recommended, however, that fully vaccinated people wear masks and distance in public, and also to avoid large gatherings. Still discouraging unnecessary travel, even for those who are vaccinated. So they're saying that if you have been vaccinated, you can get together with other vaccinated people, and then y'all can hang out and not wear a mask.
Yeah, that's what they came down with. I saw that on yesterday, and I tell you what, I'm probably gonna be in that second wave of folks that's getting together with folks who've been vaccinated, because I don't know if the folks who've been vaccinated been around folks who've been vaccinated. I need to make sure that everybody I'm around that's been vaccinated been hanging around vaccinated folk. And so I'll still probably keep my circle small. I'll still keep it small for a while. You know, hanging out wise. I'm probably, you know, me and the wife, we're probably gonna be in somebody's backyard, you know, outdoors, spread out a little bit, but gathering. You know, I might reach over your shoulder for the potato salad, you know, something like that. But we're not doing those standing face to face, you know, right in each other's face. We're not doing that for a minute. We're gonna chill on that for a minute.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm still a part of the no vaccine gang. I just, man, for the people that have been taking it. Now, when you go get the vaccine, didn't they say that it's still not 100% guaranteed, like it's 70% or something? What did they tell you when you did your research on the vaccine?
Listen, nobody is going to stand behind anything 100%. Nobody. Now, I'm gonna stand behind the Bible, but everything after the Bible is not good. That's about all I'm gonna do. Listen. Nobody's gonna stand behind anything 100%. They'll tell you. I had this. I pulled out this little sanitizing wipe the other day, and on the package it says kill 99% of the germs. I'm thinking, what 1% does it not cure? The one that's gonna get you sick. So that's what. So soon as you try to take them to court, get that lawyer and say, listen, I got sick. I thought I wiped this thing down because your thing told me 99% of the germs are killed, but I still got sick. Okay, what did you get sick by? Oh, they called it phylacocupulagus. Oh, that's the one that we don't get that one.
Right. But it's been saying, like, so due to the research, B-Stu said he threw up 23 times taking that shot. Listen, wait a minute. Hold up. Here you go. Wait. The doctor told me themselves do not take the shot. But you still took it, B-Stu? I just told you don't take it, and you still took it.
Man, you're gonna find anybody out there that's gonna say it. I took a shot. My wife took a shot. We got our second shot coming up. And as much as you move around, Kiati, you need 5 shots. Because them folks be all up on you.
Listen, you know what? I follow the CDC guidelines. I keep a mask on. And like you say, I believe in that Bible 100%. You hear me? Me personally. And I know he said no weapon formed against me. And if you read in the small writings, it also said the cocoa is a no-no. Listen, walk with me now. I'm walking by faith and not by sight. I got to go get my money at night. So I'm going to the what he said. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. No.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, for everybody else out there, go get your shot. Don't. No, man, listen, brother, I heard about the Tuskegee, the Tuskegee situation that went on with African Americans and how the government used us as test dummies and all that. And that's a horrible thing, and I get it. But I think today, for the health of my family, I have family members who have autoimmune sicknesses. And so, whereas you and I, we get a cold, it might last 3 days. For them, it might last 3 months. And so, their immune system is very weak. So I did it not just for me, I did it for my family members. And so, yeah, I got the shot, man. I didn't get sick. I didn't throw up, several times. And I understand people are responding to it differently. But Kiati, it's just like marriage. It's just like marriage. You got folks who say, man, I ain't getting married. I ain't going to do that. But then, we do what we do. And we try to help folks, have a better marriage. So the experience, a person's experience is their reality. And you just try to tell them, say, hey, man, it ain't all bad. It ain't all bad.
Man.
But y'all, if y'all think Kiati need to get a shot, if y'all want to see y'all brother protected, being out there in them streets like he is, because he's not gonna stay home. He's not gonna stay in. He out there. He done got 5 jobs since COVID went out. He done got 5 jobs since he left the last job. He went to Sabres. Who in the world are the Sabres? He coaching, he DJing at the Sabres game. I saw him last night at U of H. On a video. I'm like, dude, he's all in these streets. He had restaurants, walking in the door, speaking to customers as they walk out the door. My brother needs a shot. He needs a shot. He needs a shot.
I be asking people, y'all got a call? I ask general questions. I'm taking a word. Yeah, you got a shot, right? They be like, yeah. Like, yeah. I don't. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep on believing in this immune building we got going on, because even when you do get sick, your immune system is what is getting attacked, right? So they're telling us about science, right? And I believe in science, but I also believe, again, and it's always different based on your circumstance, right? But I also believe that, for me, I understand the importance of the vitamins. I understand the importance of building your immune system up. So again, guys, focus on your vitamins, focus on the way you eat, focus on what you eat, focus on rest, recovery, working out. Like, there are things that I've done for a very long time. Well, my wife just wanted to throw this in there, though.
What you came in with? He's been tested, though. We're negative.
She didn't want to throw that in there.
All right, Shamika. All right. Okay. All right. Kiana Randall said, my mama told me if I don't get the shot, don't come to the house no more. Amen. Oh. Hey, I
Want to get that shot. Kiana said she wasn't gonna do it. When your mama do it, you gonna do it too. Kiana going to get a shot.
My.
Brother Royce, man.
Yeah. And Kiana, you know we're getting ready to go back to service. We're getting ready to have our first service.
Going back to church, baby.
Going back to church. Going back to church, man. Absolutely.
Actually, guys, there's a chance you guys can come and see us this Sunday. Crossover is doing a drive-through. We got the drive-through parade this Sunday, and we'll also have spaces where you can pull up and park if you want it. Now you got to stay at your car. You can wave, you can do those kind of things, but just the camaraderie of us being together again. Some of y'all might have forgot where church was at. I just want to keep it G. Some of y'all, it's been so long. We've been closed almost a year. Some of y'all still doing Zoom meeting with no pants on. You got to put on your pants to come to this. Don't drive through the drive-through with your drawers on, y'all. We just want to put that out there.
Right on. Don't do that.
Don't do that, because Brother Royce is gonna be outside the car with the signs, and I'm gonna be posted up. And I don't know if I'm DJing or if I'm just running sound, but my wife and my kids will be there. Again, you definitely can drive through. It will be at the church this Sunday. I'm just going out on the limb. I'm saying 12:15 to 1:15. From what I recall, it's only gonna be like an hour long. So again, and we ain't doing longer than that because some of y'all will show up late just because we say the time. Nah, brother, 12:15 to 1:15. That is the designated time. That's the drive-through if y'all want to hang and wave and do those kind of things. Because again, man, I know a lot of my crossover Bible family members, wake up and support the show, and we definitely appreciate it. So if y'all don't check y'all emails, like from time to time, I may be a little erroneous on email checking. I'll admit to that. Yeah, if you guys will have a chance to come and hang out, man, and come and fellowship with us. So this Sunday, the drive-through parade, and for those that just want to drive through and wave and keep going, you're more than welcome to just come through and see your family. Come check on us. We want to look at you and check on you. And you know what? If I'm out there, I'm gonna go live. If I'm out there, I'm definitely gonna go live. So for the people, like, again, I know people watch from Huntsville and watch from some of the other areas. I'll go live so you guys can see. One, you can see our church home and where we're at, and then also two, I'll probably do a walkthrough of the church. We've been doing some things around the church. We got some breathing machines, and there's been a video that's been put out to the church body where you can see some of the improvements and enhancement that we've made to fight and to help with the breathing process during this COVID-19 pandemic. So when I tell y'all crossover didn't skimp out on none of the safety protocols and procedures, man.
Yes, sir.
If y'all been out at them day parties and all that old kind of stuff, man, we way more safer than that. We got way more safety protocols and precautions than that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we taking it seriously over there at crossover, man, because we have a community of believers, man, that are susceptible, to COVID because they're an older group. So being a church, of course, you're going to have some senior citizens. We call them our pathfinders. We love them dearly. And so we try to make sure that they're taken care of. And so but we love to meet you. Come through, just say, hey, Brother Royce, I'm from the AM Wake Up Show with Brother Kiati,
Come on,
yeah, we're going to air fist bump you. We're going to air fist bump you or something like that. Take a picture with you if you want, all that kind of good stuff, man. But we're so excited to come back. Our motto at church is teaching people the word of God and touching people with the love of God. Shout out to Pastor Blake Wilson, Crossover Bible Fellowship family. And so touching is what we haven't been able to do. Still won't be able to do it. We just do it differently since COVID. But, man, being able to come back. So for those of you who don't have a church home, or you do have a church home and you just want to come out and hang with us, by all means do that. We're going to be having our first service since COVID on Good Friday. We're going to have our first service on Good Friday. Then we're going to come back again the Sunday, Easter Sunday after Good Friday, and have another one. Limited seating, that type of deal. But we're going to try to make sure that we keep you safe in that bad boy. Absolutely.
I'm excited. We ready, man.
Yeah,
Brother
man.
Royce, Hey man, again, epic shows. I'm praying for you and lifting you up while you do the school thing. I know it's hard. That's why I never went back, brother. I just got what I need to get and got up out them folks' way, brother.
Hey, they keep telling me, man, I need to go and get that PhD and be Dr. Royce, man. But after all these long nights of no sleep and all of that, man, I don't know, brother. I see why doctors charge you $1,000 for 5 minutes. Come here. Damn, this ain't no punk, man. This ain't no punk.
Listen, if you go ahead through and do the stuff to become Dr. Royce, then we can charge more for this show when we go to the Oprah network. When Tyler Perry calls us for the sit down, you can charge more. Wait, how much more time would you have to go to be a doctor?
Let's see. So probably another 6 years.
Nah, Brother Royce, I'm cool. We with Brother Royce, baby. Brother Royce.
Look at the wife co-signing. Yes, Dr. Royce Robinson.
She want to be married to a doctor now. Nothing like saying you married to a doctor. That's true.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what the Lord says.
What, my wife, baby, you want me to be Dr. Brown, baby, instead of Pastor Brown? You want me to be Dr. Brown, baby?
Yeah, I did Brown. Dr. Radio Boss.
Because the way Instagram is set up, baby, I can be a doctor right now. Dr. Hardbody Kiati. I'm going to tap in.
Yeah. Somebody hit me up with that a while back about, you can go online and just take a few tests and be Dr. this and PhD right away. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Well, I don't know if I want to go to a brain surgeon who got his doctorate or his PhD in about a week on Instagram. I don't know if I want that dude in my messing around in my head.
I'm gonna go get that discount. You crazy? Want to go get that discount?
Yeah. Oh, Shamika says she can do doctor. She ready? She can do doctor. Yeah, Dr. Kiati Brown. I think you should go back, Kiati. I do. I think you should go back. I think you should. I think you should go back for your doctorate in radio and broadcast communications. Absolutely. Go get that bachelor's, that master's, and that doctorate. I'm gonna
make $1 million skipping out, Brother Royce. I'm in out. We gonna make $1 million without it. By the time I go to school to rack up that student debt, I'm gonna be a millionaire already.
Right on. I'm with you.
Yeah, we just gonna hire the person that got that doctorate and they can work for us.
Yeah. Good deal. Hey, Monica, you have a great day. I see Monica checking out. She says she got to go do some work. Go do that work, Monica. Handle your business.
So listen, this is what we finna do, man. We finna go ride these bikes. My lovely wife and I finna go get our bike ride on. We're gonna work out early today. She was mad at me, Brother Royce. I tricked her into going to the gym with me. And she went, and the first day back, it was leg day.
Leg day.
Brother Royce, I'm gonna tell you this. And just as a mentor, as a brother, man, whenever we sat down in our coaching and you was like, nah, this the work just starting. This and that. I'm like, nah, brother, we've been together all this time. We got to be going downhill by now, brother. This is about to be better. Man, do you know we are just now 19 years. This will be our 20th year together. Just now getting to the point where the communication is getting a little bit easier. The seeing from her view and her seeing it from my view is getting a little bit easier, unless she's sleeping.
Right on. I remember that. Yeah. Don't wake up.
Unless she's sleepy, right? But during regular 9 to 5 hours, man, that thing is getting way better. I just, I had a Brother Royce moment, right? here you go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna share this with y'all before I go, and I think my wife would be cool with me sharing this. So in my effort to being a better husband, you know what I'm saying? When I sit down and ask her what she needed, she told me, "Man, I need better organization. Like we need to have a I don't know, a dry erase board up. We need to use it, utilize it, all that." So, man, Brother Royce, I went and bought the biggest dry erase board I could find, brother. I bought the whole exclusive marker pack that you can magnetize to the board. We did all that, right? So we laying in bed talking yesterday. And I said, baby, she was like, baby, do you see how much more well oiled this machine is by you being able to look at the board and seeing, okay, we got to do A, B, C. So I said, in true Kiati form, man, I did that for you. I'm cool. You know, Brother Royce, you know, boom, right? So it's like we're having this magical moment. And I took the magic and apparently I threw the magic out the window, Brother Royce, because that wasn't the response that I was supposed to give, right? So she said, well, that messed it up. And I said, why? Why does that mess it up? I'm being real with you. We've been moving all this time, and I've been doing it without a dry erase board. We've been doing some legendary stuff out here without the dry erase board. She said, baby, what I heard you say was, that's what I said, oh, come on. Is that what is we gonna do? What I heard you say? I was prepared though, Brother Royce. What I heard you say was that you're doing this and you're just doing it because that's what I need, not because it's making us run smoother, not because it's building us up, it's helping us accomplish these things for our family, right? And so I said, that's exactly what you heard, sister. That's exactly what I said, right? And I said, you almost have to think about, for me, it almost means more that's not what I do. That's not where I'm at, but I'm doing it because you told me that's what you needed. To me, even if I never understand or agree with why she needs it, if you tell me you need something, my job is to be there on the level that you need me to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So I may never fully understand or grasp, hey man, this writing these things down makes it easier to schedule A, B, C for how she feels about it.
That's true.
But at the same time, if I'm still doing it because I understand that's what she needs, I still feel like, you should appreciate that I'm still doing it because you told me that's what you needed. Even if I never fully agree with why you say you need it. You know what I'm saying? And we kind of had she was like, So, Brother Royce, I think I was right. I could have been wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm often wrong. There's times when I'm wrong, and I'm not afraid to admit that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And the conversation didn't break down. We kept on talking. We kept on building after that. You know what I'm saying? But in that situation, is it a failure? Let me not call it a failure. Is it a breakdown whenever somebody does something, but it may not be for the intention that you intend? You know what I'm saying? Because we're getting two different things from it. But at the same time, I'm still doing it, even if I'm not fully. You understand what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. And so here's what I would say. That's called serving your spouse, speaking their love language. Absolutely. Here's the thing. If you're out there and you are wanting your spouse to feel how you feel about something, that's not going to be good, because you can't make them feel like you feel about it. But if they're willing to sacrifice and serve you with what you need to feel how it makes you feel, then be okay with that. Don't try to make me feel like you feel. Because now, what am I going to do with my feelings? You just told me to substitute my feelings for your feelings. Replace what I feel, what I want, what I would prefer for what you would prefer. No. Let me keep my preference. You can keep your preference. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, in this particular space and time, I'm going to give you what you need, what you want. I'm going to speak your love language and serve you. Now, when I serve you, I don't want you to say, ain't this good? No, it's not. Right. You don't think it's good? No, not really. You stupid. Huh? What? No, I'm serving you. This is for you. This is what you wanted. I don't have to like it. Here's what I like. Watch this. I like the fact that right now you're enjoying what it is I'm doing for you. You enjoying the fact that I'm serving you. That's what I'm getting off to. Don't make me feel like I should like this or I have to like this for you. No, I'm serving you. Matter of fact, I'm serving you today. You can serve me tomorrow, and I'll show you a level of appreciation. I'll show you some excitement tomorrow when you serve me and do what it is that I've wanted to do. And I'm not going to make you feel like you should like what I like just because I like it.
Does that go back to the thought of parents? I don't know why in my mind we was having the discussion yesterday. I was like, well, parents do that all the time. You know, they say, do what I say, not what I do. And I'd be like, well, kind of, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, that's kind of a confusing message. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's why I'm like, no, if she says, because again, I have certain things that I don't budge on. And her needs are not something that I budge on. So whenever she tell me this is what I need, to me, that's different from a want or a request. You know what I'm saying? We talking, and again, I'm trying to get to the highest level of marriage. I'm trying to get to the highest level of successful relationships. And so whenever she says what she needs, I said, okay, that's what she need. Boom. All right. That's what she need. All right, boom. Right? Even if I don't feel it or understand it. And the reason why I bring that up is because I know a lot of time for people in relationship. I'm not just going to say guys. For people in relationships, you may not understand. And somebody say liking and need something. Definitely, baby. 1,000%. You may not understand everything that your other half is saying, right? But there are certain keywords that we listen out for. If my wife say, baby, all right, I'm getting to my point. Boom. The seriousness of this level has changed. Because anytime they tell you, I'm getting close to a breakdown, I'm finna snap, I'm finna go off on somebody, I'm like, okay, baby, what's wrong? Did the kids do something? Am I doing something to push you the wrong? Because nobody wants their wife or their husband to have the breakdown, right? That's one. Or if she says, baby, look, this is what I need. And I was like, okay, boom, stop. Everything stops. My level of attention is now focused on the need, because what do you need? To me, a need is something that whenever people say they need, that's saying I cannot go on without. I cannot because this is a need. Your car needs oil and gas or it will not run. Your body needs food and water and sleep or you will not make it. Your phone needs electricity. No matter how good it works at the beginning, when it gets empty, when that phone get on low battery mode, it don't do the same things that it could do. You hit the button and then it self-serves. Then it starts taking care of itself because it can't serve you. Now for me to stay alive, I need to serve me. I need to watch me. I got to preserve the little bit that I got left. When people tell you they need, that's different. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be sure y'all listen, man, whenever they say that. And again, for me, that's why I went into action. When she said I need it, I could care less about a dry erase board. That is not how I run my day. That's, y'all know, I will freestyle an album and keep moving. I will wake up today, roll out of bed with no plan, and go accomplish a Guinness Book World Record feat. That's how I rock. I just get up and it's, all right, where we going? That's not how she rocks. And for me to be the leader, the head of my household, it's my job to figure out, you're the coach. How do we push and put everybody in a position inside of this house to be successful? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's my thing. So for me, when she said need, I was like, boom. And that's when she was like, well, baby, you don't understand that, you know, that this is going to make us long-term successful and this and that. You know what? Everything she said was probably right. Everything she said may have been absolutely correct. It's going to help us make our meetings. It's going to help us reach financial goals. It's a everyday wake up, check and balance of, okay, what did we do? What did we add? When it got the board, I put on the side of the board, I said, hey man, this board should not stay the same longer than 7 days. There should be nothing on this board that if it's a week and we haven't touched, changed, addressed something that we wrote on this board, we just writing it for nothing. So we got rules on the board and everything, right? I set my board up to be an effective board. She said this is what she needed. I went into top board maker. Okay. 7 days. Way at the bottom, meetings and such and such coming up. We got our dry erase board broke down into lists. Baby, what are our priorities? I wrote everything down. So I took it serious when she said it because she said that's what she needed. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I see you, girl. About to get my evaluation. Y'all wishing you better. You got it, girl. You're gonna get a great evaluations.
Go get it in Jesus' name.
Hot shit. I gave it to you, girl. Get that. There you go. Take that blessing with you.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking as you was talking, Kiati, man, needs and wants. You said needs and wants are two different things. I agree. I think when I hear needs and wants, needs live in communities, other things. Wants live in isolation. What I mean by that, a want is something that is not connected to another desire, you know, but a need is connected to something else. I need this because it's going to make me do this, or it's gonna make me feel like this and things like that. So I think we do got to pay attention to needs, but when we're requesting our needs, I think we have to be reasonable, and I think we need to be watch this. We need to be reasonable and reciprocal. Needs need to be reasonable yet reciprocal. What do you mean by that? If you need something from your spouse, from your significant other, you need to be reasonable in what you're saying is a need. All right. So you need to be rational. You need to make sure that this ain't really just something you tripping on, you want, or something like that, but it's something that you really need. But you also need to be reciprocal, and that's probably more important than anything. If you're wanting your spouse to fulfill your need, to meet your need, to grant your need requests, then you need to make sure you're ready to grant theirs. You need to make sure that you're ready to put in the work that it takes to meet their need, and don't make them feel bad because they need don't look like yours. Because now we're back in that same situation where you got to feel, now you're the one who's saying, well, I don't need that. Why you need that? Why are you questioning my need? I told you I need something. I need this, whether it's affection, whether it's, something else. This is what I need. So you need to be reciprocal on those needs being granted, because you're not the only one. Don't be selfish. Hello. Is anybody listening? Is my mic on? Don't be selfish.
Actually,
Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. Make sure you meet the needs of your spouse when you want your needs met. I posted the other day, Kiati. I said, man, we need to speak that love language often. We need to talk those 5 love languages. We need to speak them often. What is it? Touch, service, gifts, time, and there's one other. I can't think of the other one. But Doc, there's nothing wrong with being bilingual in your love language. So you don't just have to speak one love language. You can speak a multiplicity of love languages to your spouse or your significant other. You can be bilingual in that thing. You can be bilingual.
Oh, I'm trilingual. Listen, I'm gonna try everything, girl. I'm trying all them languages. We're gonna try.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We gonna try.
Yes, sir. Man, we got a lot of people say they're coming through the crossover. I saw Tanya Charlotte say she gonna come through. Yolanda and Patel Butler, they gave her that address. They're gonna come through. So Kiata, we might have some folks come through to say hello to us, man.
We gonna be ready to go. Best style say words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation. That's good. Thank you, Best style. Thank you. That's the other one. Words of affirmation is that other one, man. And so that's one of the hardest things to get people to do, though, is to speak their spouse's love language or their significant other's love language, and be okay with that, as opposed to trying to get somebody to speak yours. You know, but that's what we live in. That's what relationships are all about. That's what it's all about. It's called serving. It's called serving.
Hey, one thing about it, you have to have a master's. You have to be. We talking about doctorates. You have to have a doctorate, a PhD. You have to have a I don't know. You have to be summa cum laude, magna cum laude. You have to have a indubitable sense of service when it comes to the half.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was a TI line, y'all. The pontification of the pontificabilis. Listen, real quick. And yeah, B Stu, come with your uniform on, man. Come on, brother. Listen. I want to say this real quick, brother Royce, because I know, man, and brother Royce is my real brother, right? Y'all think we call him brother Royce because of the church. No, the brother is a real brother, y'all. That's why we call him brother Royce. Listen. Why we call him brother Royce? He's a real. All right, check this out. T.I. and Tiny have been in the news again.
Mm-hmm.
Brother Royce, they had allegations against them that they were basically drugging and taking advantage of women. And I was like, when we first heard the story, we were like, man, you know, we like to give people the benefit of the doubt. Mm-hmm. And I was one of the people that said, hey, man, people, you know, people sometimes, you know, people will say or do things, but I don't know. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's false. I don't know what these allegations are.
Right.
You know, I wasn't there. Well, more allegations have come out, y'all. And I want to say this time, 6 more women have come forward.
Ooh.
Accusing them of sexual assault, according to the Daily Mail. Now here it goes, right? Because everybody was saying, oh, well, her homegirl was hating and this and that, right? Well, amongst the new accusers, Brother Royce, one of them is a military member, and one of them is a high school student who interned at T.I.'s studio at one point. The 22-year-old said that when she interned at the studio, she was 17, and she worked for them on his tour bus, which is weird, but okay. She said Tiny gave her a drink and 2 pills that made her hot and sweaty, and she began hallucinating and feeling like she was floating. Now here go the craziest part. Even before we get to the end of the story, if they go back and verify this, it also puts a different. Now Tiny would also be guilty of giving drugs to a minor. You know what I'm saying? Because again, she was only 17 when this happened. So now the seriousness of this is changing. She's 22 now. She said that Tiny took her to the back of the tour bus to cool off, and then T.I. came over and started commenting on her appearance. For show purposes, she claimed that she blacked out, and when she woke up, she was naked on the bed and she was violated. That's what she's saying.
Okay.
And so this is getting serious for T.I. and Tiny. I feel like Viacom and some of the other people possibly knew what was going on. Because again, they have stopped the filming of the show. They have stopped, production on some of their other products that they had. And so this is real, brother Royce. Thank you, though. You want to ride the bike? Or no? The lovely wife making her appearance on the show this morning. Hey,
Miss Mika, say hello, wave to us. Mika, where you going? Why she just?
You must say wave. Don't be like that.
You don't want to see no fingernails on the hand.
You can see. You still not in. You can wait, but you still not in yet. You're not in the shot yet. And
not yet. That okay, right
there. Okay, there she go. Now she's in the shot.
Hey, just there my walk.
I'm sorry.
So they got the allegations are mounting up, and they start to get serious out there. Man, that's I hate to hear that. You always hate to hear when people you admire from a distance because you don't know these people. You don't know people. You admire them from a distance. What you know about them, you admire. What you know about them, you like. We liked what Bill Cosby offered us in terms of the African-American community, somebody who was doing something, somebody who was representing the African-American community in a way that they wasn't represented before. And yet you find out these other things. So that's always going to be hard to digest. Man, it's sad. I hope it's not true. If it is, then here's the weird thing. Because you have such an affection for these people that you really don't know, you really don't know them. But you got an affection for them. You kind of you root for them. You root for them for it not to be true. But then you got to deal with your emotions having to switch to if it is true, you're like, hey man, that's not right what y'all did. So now I got to switch my emotions to this person who's been violated and has had to live with all of these things for all of their life or for however long they've been living with it. So it's just a weird dynamic to go through. And I find that some people struggle with that in terms of being able to make that switch because you almost feel like you are betraying, the people that you really like. When Bill Cosby was found guilty, or when all of these allegations came out, and then it started to look like this actually happened. It's like, man, I hope he get what he deserved? Do you say, because now you feel like you didn't flipped on him. So now, am I being loyal? Where's my loyalty now? So it's a whole lot to go.
For you, and and we just regular people, right?
Yeah.
So for you, baby, does do the amount of accusers make you believe the allegations more? Because even Bill Cosby, somebody that we loved and grew up with, even at first when it was like 4 or 5 women or whatever the case may be, boys was like, man, people just coming out to get Bill Cosby, right? Then it went up to 10, 20, 30, 40. And then they're like, oh, well, this happened in the 60s. Oh, well, this happened in the 80s. This happened and then you be like, okay, does the number of people, because again, with T.I. and Tiny, we felt like, just being honest, my wife and I was like, man, some of these people they'll do anything, right? You don't know. But when more and more people come out, does it make you feel more like, it could be?
I mean, it make me feel like, okay, it's a possibility, but
okay,
people still try to come looking for they're looking for the come up.
Okay. Yeah. But when people come out, then does it start feeling less come up-ish? Or do you still be like, man, it's just a bunch of people trying to come up?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I think the more people come out, it starts to put a little validity to the story. you know, it kind of makes it seem like, okay, wait a minute. 1 was fine, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it starts to validate a little bit. And it, listen, both things can be true at the same time. Both things can be true. It can be about to come up. It can be about to come up. Yeah. Oh. 1, 2. Let me go and tell mine, because if it's gonna be some money getting out, I'm getting mine. So yeah, I was violated too. So both things can be true at the same time. You know, I think what happens is, because we live in a world where we know people have been, you know, sought after for monetary gain, then we have a tendency to put people in that bucket of saying, you're just trying to get something. Okay, well, I might be, but I'm also trying to get justice. So can both be true at the same time? Actually, they can. Yeah. I'm trying to get justice, and I am trying to get compensated. What you say, Mickey?
It could be some people in there trying to get compensated and they just lying. They're like, shoot, let me just try to throw myself in there too.
Both can be true. Both can be true. And that's what I think that's what makes it so complicated, is that, hey man, what is this really about? You know, and if I'm a victim, how am I going to rationalize this, or how am I going to live with the fact that people are saying I'm just trying to get money when actually I'm trying to get justice? And then I got to deal with the fact of, well, why you didn't come out sooner? Okay, well, I don't know. Well, I dealt with shame and embarrassment or guilt, or I was trying to let it go. You got all of that stuff, man, that you know, it's very unfortunate. It's hard to have to deal with that.
A lot of layers.
Brother Royce, man, we definitely appreciate you. We finna go. We finna go get this workout in. We love you guys, man. Sister Josette sending our love this morning. My wife be doing that. Look, that's our new COVID thing, babe.
That's what I do.
Well, that's what we doing in the drive-thru. I can see Dylan right now. What up?
Good deal. Well, thank you. We talked about Bill Cosby because he brought to us African-American family, and you know, something that we hadn't seen in a while. I want to tip my hat to the African-American Brown family, the ones who are living the dream, out there working together, hustling together, building together, branding together, all of those things that you guys are doing together. So shout out to you guys. We never met Bill Cosby, but we had the great opportunity to meet Kiati and Shamika Brown. So shout out to you guys. Meet the Browns, absolutely.
But we owe it to you, though. You and Sister Josette. I don't know.
Man,
5 years ago, we came and sat on that couch. It was
no, we would have got married, and it just would have been a terrible communication
Brother
situation.
Royce said, I don't think y'all should do this.
Hey.
Y'all should hold off a little bit.
Hold on. Wait, not yet.
Y'all, it's real now. Y'all think Brother Royce, y'all see this version of Brother Royce. Y'all ain't seen the version of Brother Royce where he getting in your business. Y'all ain't seen the uncomfortable Brother Royce. Brother Royce from that North, NAWF. Hello. Good morning.
That's it.
Y'all ain't had to call Sister Joseph for backup. The whole night in my bed. Sister Joseph, come get me. She thugging. Sister Joseph, help. Please send reinforcements. Send somebody. Sister Joseph called me. I'd be like, your phone ring yet?
I'd be like, you snitch.
Like, snitch. Snitch. Ooh, snitches get stitched. Sister Joseph, help. HEEEP. No L.
Hey. And Shamika, let me say this right now on air. I'm saying that I'm putting the business in the street. Okay. Do know, y'all think we be playing with these rules and regulations and all of that and accountability partners. When Kiati called me, I said, have you called Josette yet? Have you called Josette? You need to call Josette. Call Josette like you're supposed to. I actually say that.
I'm trying to snitch on you, but when I talk to my mentor and he tell me, have you followed the steps? I feel like I'm on the program that I have to follow the steps. So then I'd be like, no. Like, well, why haven't you called Sister Josette? Well, you know, I just want to lace you up first. Don't lace me up. That's not what you do. This is are we all accountability couple? Yeah. Well, call Sister. Okay. I call Sister Josette. I sent her a text first. Hey, Sister Josette, are you okay today?
He don't care about your feelings, Brother Royce. He gonna call you and tell you.
2 o'clock. Hey, Shamika, 2 o'clock in the morning, he gonna call me. He don't text me first. He just call me. Hey, I need to talk to you.
He say it's 911.
We pay for them courses. I'm calling you, brother. We pay. We pay. That's what my money's worth, sir.
Absolutely.
So we thank you guys for listening to our craziness.
Amen.
It's without you guys, so we appreciate it.
Amen. We just got to get y'all trained for the next couple to come through. So y'all got to go through the class and get trained so y'all can train people how to be married better and all of that good stuff.
Y'all don't want me and Mika as y'all married. Because Sister Joe said we still gonna be calling y'all. I'm gonna be like, oh, Brother Royce. The brother say that she got a sex toy and won't put it down. What do I tell him? Sir, she said she is not giving it up for him, Brother Royce. She said what the Bible said in Revelation. She revealed some stuff to us, Brother Royce. I don't know what to say. Which scripture say put the toys up, Brother Royce? I don't know.
Shamika, let me do this, Shamika, so you can get him out of there.
Love y'all.
Good deal.
Okay, y'all be good. Enjoy y'all day, man. Again, before we get out of here, one time for our great sponsors of the show, man. IJustGotHit.com. Hit and hurt.
Girl, you better call IJustGotHit.com.
800 I Got Hit and Sienna Sauce doing some great things. Be sure y'all support siennasauce.com to get your order on. And of course, repthecitybrand.com. You can shop online right now. Need couples coaching? Married at crossoverbf.com. You can get access to the same level of coaching and guidance that my wife and I got. Y'all see the fruits of it, man. These are seeds that he planted. Now, I'm not gonna tell y'all we signing up for the course today to be nobody's couples coach, because that might be too close. Is that, baby? That's not preaching, is it? Because you know how my wife feel about the preaching thing. That's not preaching if we sign up for the.
No, that ain't technically preaching. That's teaching.
Stepping in that direction, though.
You headed down. You in the neighborhood.
Help, send help.
Well,
Lord.
Good deal. Hey guys, don't forget to come through on Sunday and say hello to us. 12332 Perry Road, Houston, Texas. Crossover Bible Fellowship. We'd love to see you. Love to shake hands. Brother Kiata will probably re-announce this on Friday to confirm the time, but we would love for you guys to just come by and say hello.
All right, y'all. Y'all be safe, be blessed. Nothing but love. It is the AM Wake Up.